Alrighty, and wow, this is definitely an interesting news that came out of the LA Galaxy an hour ago, as they have officially announced that they have fired Chris Klein as their president and sporting director. Now, I don't want to say the word surprising as the way I react to this news, because we knew that the pressure was building on Chris Klein. I mean, the Klein out kind of campaign has been going on for the past couple of months to a point where it has really toxified the club, and that we know the whole boycott situation with the supporter group basically decided to not attend games until Chris Klein is fired from the team. And then of course it seems like that also creates some supporter group drama, because well, their supporter group decided they're going to return and continue to protest, and the other supporter group saying, oh no, we're not doing that. And there's basically just a lot of drama. So it's gone on for the Galaxy this season, and it's not a big surprise that they're off to the worst start in their franchise history after 15 games with all the dramas that is going on. But what's kind of interesting about this is the fact that a couple of weeks ago, when Chris Klein did release a statement to the season ticket holder that he has definitely heard the concern, and especially the frustration from fans, and he did make a promise, the fact that if this team does not make it to the playoffs, he will actually decided to step down away from this Galaxy team. But what I didn't think it was going to happen was AEG decided that, yeah, we're not going to wait until that happened. We're actually going to straight up fire Chris Klein. And for many Galaxy fans, finally doing the right thing and decided to let him go. Now, obviously, the one thing I will say about this news is, despite the fact that Chris Klein is no longer as the president and the sporting director for the Galaxy, the replacement, at least temporarily, is Greg Vanney. And Greg Vanney, it seems like he's not going anywhere now that he's been promoted as a sporting director. And if you're a Galaxy fan, I mean, I don't know if you're happy about that either, because Greg Vanney, he's another guy that's been ridiculed by the fans, and a guy that I mentioned before, he is probably on the hottest seat right now in MLS. Like, I think if you would have asked me who exactly could be the next head coach to be fired from this season, it's going to be Greg Vanney, because of the resort that is going on. So the fact that now he has kind of complete control, not only on the managerial part, but also being the sporting director, I mean, I don't know if this is good news for Galaxy fans to hear, but I think the overall good news today is the fact that finally the guy that they've been wanted to be out for pretty since the beginning of a couple of years ago, and especially in the beginning of the season, is got finally gone. So at least that's one step of the cancer that has been removed. But I will say this: there is still a lot that needs to be cleaned up with this. And you notice I said one step of the cancer, or one step off the tumor, because there's a lot of tumors that's going on with with this cancer that the Galaxy are dealing with. And again, I don't know if it's going to immediately improve kind of the performance wise. I mean, this is where I mentioned about Greg Vanney, the fact that, again, it's going to be interesting now that if he is the sporting director. I mean, does that mean now he's maybe getting a little bit more leash? Because I don't think the Galaxy are just going to straight up fire Greg Vanney after a couple resort, and now they're going to look for a new sporting director. And I know he's only on an interim basis, and we'll see whether if the Galaxy are going to be looking into a new sporting director, and they're definitely looking into a new president right now. I mean, that would be kind of strange if they decided to do that. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, Galaxy fans. Chris Klein finally no longer part of the organization. Something that you've been wishing for the past couple of years, and especially in the beginning of the season, is finally happened. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what's next for this Galaxy team, and whether or not if this is going to be maybe a beginning of the domino start to fall, because I think there are definitely going to be some of those high executive from the Galaxy that could really be on the hot seat. I mean, Chris Klein is definitely the more well known in that front office for the Galaxy, but I won't be surprised we might see a couple more firing, and especially on Greg Vanney, the fact that uh, is he potentially still going to be on the hot seat, despite the fact that he's been promoted as being the sporting director, at least on an acting basis right now. But let me know in the comments below, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you guys leave a like, smash the subscribe button, and yeah, I of course will see you guys next time.